Good morning, everybody. This is Debbie from Stamps and Stuff, and I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin Up, based out of beautiful Lake Havasu City, Arizona. We are along the Colorado River and the American home of the London Bridge. Today I am going to be doing this cute little pop-up card, and it is very easy. And first, I would like to go through a couple announcements. Okay, now last video, which was this little card, we had a drawing for it, and all you had to do was comment and share. So this will be going to Dolores Heminger, and she commented and shared on the replay. So you don't have to be watching live to get into these drawings. What I do is I give at least 48 hours after the video airs for everybody to get on and do that. So this will be going out to Dolores. Now I will put a post on my website and all social media. So Dolores, get in touch with me and give me your address so I can send this. Dolores has 5 granddaughters. Isn't that cool? So anyway, this will go to her. And today, I was getting ready, and I always do a template for me, and I couldn't find my template. Wasn't in the file, so I made another one this morning. Let me see here. And then I found mine. So I have an extra template. So today we're going to have 2 drawings for this video. One will be for this card, and the other will be for one of these templates. And this is what I have. It is just that. It's basically how the card is set up. This is the template for the inside. So we will have 2 drawings. So make sure that you comment and you share, and you can do it on the replay. Now this is Tuesday, I believe it's the 29th or 30th. I'm not sure. So anyway, this is Tuesday. So on Thursday evening, I will announce it. On Friday, my next video, I will announce who the winner is for these 2. So that's for that. Now, also want to let you know that I will be putting on the website, there will be a link that you can get the PDF and videos for the class to go for this month. I have got everything ready to go out to everybody that's participating this month. But then after everything goes out, up on the website, you can have it's the PDF and the videos for these cards are available, as well as these. I'm just giving you an idea of what the classes are like, so you can check out on the website. I have the peony, and then this is the Hydrangea Haven. So anyway, they are the classes to go, and this is the 3rd month I've done it, and I appreciate the response that I have gotten off of that. Also, just this is an example of technique classes, and when I used to own my own the stamp and scrapbook store, and we used to have technique classes. Now this is one I actually do have a video up on this one. This is actually one of my favorites. It is also on the website. There's a complete tutorial on it. And what I do with my students when they come to class, they all have a technique book. And so they get their technique sheet, and then part of their sample that they make goes into a book. We have a table of contents and everything. This is one that I was making. This is the lattice, braided lattice. And remember when we all used to do them years ago, they used to come on a metal template. You can't get them anymore. So I was transferring it onto a sheet. But anyway, this is available. If it's something you're interested in seeing videos, technique videos, let me know in the comments below that you're interested in that, and I will, I guess, kind of find that I'm looking for the drive-up window where you can buy time, you know. So if any of you know where that window is, let me know. So anyway, if that's something you're interested in, let me know, and I will work more technique videos in, and then you will have a sheet to put in a book. And it's the same thing as the templates that you have for these cards. It just, if you get an idea for a card and you think, oh, that would look good in a center pop-up, then you can pull this because you think you're going to remember it. And sometimes having instructions is okay, but you really need to have it made up so you can remember, because there's a lot of templates that are close to the same. Okay, I think that's it. Also, I'm just going to tease you. Look what I got in the mail, getting ready for On Stage. This is the new catalog, actually. So anyway, when you signed up to go to On Stage, it's virtual this year, but you get in the mail, you do get a catalog, and that's in addition to the catalog you get when it goes live, but and a stamp set. And I'm going to tell you, the stamp set is awesome. So anyway, I can't open it, but as you can see, there's my list ready to go. So anyway, okay, now for this video, as with most of my videos, I have, now this is not the one for this card, but it is kind of a sample. We have a photograph, and this is the outside, and generally the inside or the back or whatever. This one, it was a bendy card, so it had the inside on the back, so to speak. It has all kind of the instructions getting ready for the video. Then I have a video on my website, and then this has the supply list. So this is my gift to you for all my videos. You just have to, sometimes I try to get them up ready to go ahead of the video, but lately my time has just been, I don't know where it's went, but somebody's stolen it. Anyway, I will try and get this up this evening for you. I'm just looking and making sure my feed is still, looks like I am still streaming. It's really windy outside, and usually when we get wind, that means it's storming around us, and then sometimes my internet kind of doesn't want to stream for me, but it looks like it's doing good, so that's good. So anyway, now usually on the post on the website where the PDF is, and I know there's a lot of people that have trouble finding where it is, there's a photograph. There will be a photograph of this card, and then there will be the video that I'm shooting now. In between it, it will say free PDF video supply list here. you want to click on the word here, and it's in capital HERE, and it's bold. You just click on that and the PDF comes up and you can print that off. So I think that's about it. And so also we have a drawing on Thursday, and I have 2 stamp sets, and I will have the next paper pumpkin, the one that's coming not this month, but the one that comes in April, that one. So you will have your choice between and then there actually is some ombre DSP. So there will be a choice. You can have your choice of one of the 4. You can have the ombre DSP, you can have one of the 2 stamp sets, or you can have the new paper pumpkin that will be coming the first part of April. So that we draw on Thursday, and it's always the first Thursday of the month for that. Now, also, I will be doing a drawing when I hit my 1,000 subscribers, which I was hoping to get it by the end of the month. I don't know, but what helps me the most is if you share, and if that goes on your feed, maybe somebody that you know is interested in crafting or whatever, and that helps them. So anyway, that's the drawings. Eventually, I'd like to have some really more drawings every video. So anyway, also my host code for February, and it's just for 2 more days. This is the host code. There is a free gift from me for every order over $35 before tax and shipping. Now, if you are over 150, you don't want to use the host code, because then you qualify as a host at 150 for Stampin' Rewards directly from Stampin' Up. So anyway, and you can go to my website, stampsandstuff.org, and hit the shop with me. We have the online classes are going up. I'm getting ready to start putting finished cards up on the website also. If you have a friend that doesn't want to stamp but they love Stampin' Up products, we will be having cards available on the website. Okay, I think I'm looking around here. I think that's about it. Anyway, just talk to me. I love in the morning. I'm up usually before 5 in the morning, and that's when I read everybody's comments and everything, and I just really enjoy that, and I am so humbled with the support I've gotten, and I just want to give you a big air hug. I really appreciate that. I love to teach. I've been teaching for over 20 years, and it just is the high point of my life. So anyway, let's get going. Also, besides the card we're doing, at the end, and this is always where I forget, I have a couple other cards to show you with this set. Now, this set is the Butterfly Brilliance, and this one is, they told us right when it became available, it will be carrying over, and it is in the new catalog. So it comes with the stamps, and you can stamp these all. You can put this on your Stamparatus and just stamp all your different colors. You can do it black so they can be colored. You can do it, in groups of them. And these dies, not only can you cut out single ones, but this one here will cut out, will cut out all of them at once. So it really is, you can really mass produce your butterflies easily with this set. It is a nice set, and these sets you can do them in just a color like these were done. You can do them in a lighter color. You can watercolor them. You can do them with pencils. You can do them with chalks. Just tons of ways to work with them. Also, the Oh So Ombre, or no, I've got that on the brain. Stitch So Sweetly dies I will also be using for this. So let's get going here. All right, now then, let me get my bits and pieces. Oh, the Butterfly Gala, I did use it for my envelope. Now this is on the retiring list. So the retiring list, also there are sales up to 70% off. So don't miss out on some things. If there's anything that is on the retiring list that you have to have, now is the time to jump in and get them. And don't forget my host code and my your sales. I really appreciate them, and they help me to bring more videos to you. So, okay, let's get going here. Now, this card here on this base here, this front panel, I embossed it with the seabed, and that's been one of my favorite embossing folders for everything, because it goes really cool with florals, anything oceany. It just is a really good set. But with this one that I'm going to make today, we're going to change it up a little. And so what I am going to do is I am going to take I'm going to stencil. So I want to just put this down here, and I don't even necessarily have to put them straight, but I want to put this here. And what I am going to do is I am going to take the mint macaron. Okay, now when I do this, I know there's a lot of people that really want to get an even coverage. And with a stencil, and with this, when you put this on the blender here, if you'll notice, this is rounded on the top. So when you first pounce it, it's going to show a circle. Let me see. In other words, when you go like this, it shows a circle there. And if you're wanting to do a blend with these, what you want to do is you want to tap it off, and then you want to come from your edge, because you don't want a circle, you want a really smooth blend. So get in the habit of tapping it off before you go to your project. Now with this, it's not so bad, because what I like to do is I like to have light and dark areas. I don't want it all dark. I don't want it all uniform. I like to have it light, almost to where there's some areas that you're not even being able to see it. And like I say, that stamping it off with this is not that big of a deal, because you want dark and light areas. So if there's a darker area, it's not a problem. And then you can lift this up and kind of look and see, I do have it dark and light. And a lot of times I will go kind of to a diagonal. So that is basically how you do that. And it really is fun. All right. My cat was helping me this morning, and I have a long counter that goes along this whole wall, and then it goes along that wall where I have all my die cutting, and I have a stamping area. But I had all my trays set up. I have 4 other videos to do today, so I had them all stacked on top of each other, and he walked by and thought he'd walk on top of it, so naturally they all hit the floor. So he is I don't know if you can see him. Let's see, I have to go this way. He is right back there in his box. Let me see if I can put him down there on that table. He's in his box. So yeah, he's in time out. He likes to get up here on my desk. I have a Lazy Susan here that I have everything I put on it in its place, and then he goes in between that and this wall here. I have a window here, but the wall where all my inks and everything are. Oh, but we love him. So anyway, alrighty, let's get on here. Okay, now to make this mechanism, this one is your regular half sheet cut vertically. This one is a 1/4 inch smaller. Now all of the measurements and the tutorial and how, setting up for your template and everything will be on the website. I'll try and get it up tonight. I don't know for sure. Otherwise, it'll be on sometime tomorrow. Anyway, okay, so this is a 1/4 inch smaller. Okay, so anyway, this, you would score it in half like this, and then up here, where is, oh, I've got this, my Lazy Susan here. Okay. Now then, what you're going to do is you will have this here like this in half, and this is your base panel. You would go up 1 3/4 inches, see, which would be 1 3/4 inches, and then you will take your pencil and you will make a mark like this. Then this way you're going to go 2 7/8. No, wait a minute, that's the inside panel. It's 3 1/8, and you would mark it there. So see, you have the one mark here going from your right corner over, and then you have one going from the bottom up. That will all be on the PDF. Then what you're going to do is you will take this here, and you will take your stylus and you're going to score it, and you want to score it pretty good, like 3 times, and then you're going to go like this and back, and that's going to give you, when you open this, you're going to pop this in. This one's going to go up, this one's going to go this way, and you're just going to take your finger in the back and just push it, and there you go. And that basically is all there is to it. It's not rocket science, and it really is quite easy. Okay, and with most mechanisms, what I do is I secure them in along here and I let the center float. So what I'm going to do here, let me take my okay. Now then, what I'm going to do is I am going to put that kind of right in the center. Whoop, I want to get that down just a little more. This is actually the hardest part, and you want to make sure this is even. Okay. Then I'm going to put this right along here. There we go. All right. Then you will take two pieces, and these are 3 3/4 by 5. And then there will be measurements where you make your marks and cut them the same, and they will fit right in here. Okay. So what I will do here, actually I want to stamp this in a little darker besides the mint macaron. So I am going to get my shaded spruce. And just so that pops a little more. And I will stamp this right here, straight down, straight up. Actually, you will want to, where is my foam? Must have had it out in class and it hasn't gotten back yet. But you're better off stamping on a foam. You can actually stamp on your silicone sheet too. That makes a good thing to stamp on. All right, now this I am going to stamp with You've Been on My Mind. So tap, tap, tap. And straight down. Hold it for just a moment and straight up. Okay. And then also I am going to stamp a little note on the sentiment panel in the front. So this is a good mat to stamp on with your photopolymer. Alrighty. Now then, I am going to take this and get this put away here so I don't have all this distraction for you. Okay, now then, what I am watching is I am watching these corners here. Okay. And then I'm going to watch these same corners on the other side. Okay, now then, this, I want to clip this a little bit and flag it. Let me see if I got, yeah, I've got my flag here. Okay, I'm going to put this, say, right about here. Alrighty. Now what I've done is I have taken my butterflies, like I explained to you before. I have stamped them, and then I have cut them out, and then I've also cut out a vellum piece. So we'll put him about here. Now then, this one, I am going to put his wing on this side. I am going to just glue it right in here. Now what you want to make sure is when it closes that it doesn't go up here. So when you're setting these in, make sure that they are not going to come up above there. Okay, now this one, I am going to put it right on here. So now when those go down, they do not show here. And then this one, I do not, I have the vellum on these. This one, I do not. I just wanted it to show how it was, just for something just a little different. Now I want to make sure that this will pass this and this will lay on top of it and it lays down okay. So it's just a matter of learning what is where. Okay, now I am going to put, you can put glitter. I'm going to put some Stella. Now the Stella does not, it really shows in person, it does not show that much on the video. So a lot of times I will use loose glitter, and I've had a lot of people ask me about that. And if you're using loose glitter, you would just put your glue on. You could use like this, the fine tip, and you just put your glue on. You can take your finger and kind of just rub it so you get just a, you don't have to have big globs of it. You just have to have a thin layer of it. And then you just take, just like you would using embossing powder, you put your glitter on. So that's how that goes, the inside. See? And see how this, let me see. You can see how that goes in. In other words, this lays down on that, and this goes down here. So it's just a matter of kind of tacking them in a little bit and finding where they go, and then you learn your fold, and then, you know, it works out pretty good. Okay, now for the front, we have this, and I thought I would switch it up rather than emboss this, and you can do either. This is your project and you are the artiste. So you can emboss it with an embossing folder to give it texture, or you can do like I did here and just change it up just a little bit. And like I say, I love this glue because, see, I got that cattywampus, and then I was able to just pick it up so it stays pliable until it sets. And then once it sets, you're not going to get it up without tearing the paper. So, but there is that few moments that you've got that it is very malleable, that you can move it around. Okay, now then, this was the Stitch So Sweetly. Where is my... Let me get my... Okay, I'll put one in each corner. I like to do the corners, and then because paper tends to sag, I like to do along the center too. Paper tends to bow after time. So you want to make sure everything is secured well. Okay, now then I am going to put this right about in the center, and I hope it is, for me to actually get where I need to get. Whoop. And if you wanted to, you could go the white with it on here, but I'm going to do it pretty much how it was done before. Get my covers off. Love take your pick tool, because then I can put them in my trash here and they don't go all over my tile floors. Okay, we'll put this here. Okay. going to take a little strip off of my... You can also get these. It's the foam adhesive sheets, and you can cut them in narrow strips or die cut or whatever, but they are really a cool project. Okay. Now, I like to take my wings, especially the back ones here, and I take my bone folder, put it underneath, and then just kind of roll it off. Okay. Now these, even though I did this one, I did it in the green, I took some of the watercolor pencils and I used the Daffodil Delight and the Pumpkin Pie and a little bit of the black just to kind of color that in. And then I'm going to put the... And I did the same with this one also. So this one's already glued, and I am going to take this and put him kind of right up in the corner there. And this one, I like to take and hold it this way and push the wing up, and then put my stylus there and just roll it off. And the reason I hold them here, it's like when you're doing it, whether it's wings or petals on a flower, sometimes where they connect up, there's just a tiny bit of paper. And what happens is if you're not holding that, you can rip it off. Now, it usually you can just glue it back on and nobody ever notices, but I tend to hold it so that it's easier. Okay, now take my bow. And I'll put it here, and I make those with my handy dandy bow jig that my hubby made for us. And if you're interested in one, just email me, and they are $10, and I can bill you by PayPal. There we go. And that basically is it. There is the front, and then there is the inside. And in the spirit of no naked envelopes, we have our envelope. So don't forget to share and let me know, because I can't tell always otherwise. You'll need to put a note down there, shared, like, share, comment, all of that. And for the drawing, the main drawing, for everything that you mention, you get a ticket in. So if you like, share, you are commenting, I can see that, and you have subscribed. Just if you can only subscribe once, but you can say already subscribed, and I'll throw you in again for that. So anyway, be sure you do that, because we do have a drawing coming up in 2 days. So that's a good one. And again, you get your choice of one of 4 things. There's 2 stamp sets. There is the Oso Ombre designer paper that we had from Celebration. I do have some extras of that. Or the next paper pumpkin. That one, I believe, is going to be ice cream themed. That one, from the sneak peeks we're getting. That's what I think it is. So anyway, and I think that's about it. Don't forget my online store there. And anyway, have a great day. And I guess I'm still streaming, so that's a good sign. So anyway, have a great day, and I will get to my other 4 videos for my online classes, and off I go. Whee! So have a great day, and thank you for stopping by, and I thank you so much for supporting me, and have a great day. Bye. I'll be back on Friday. So we'll see you then.